Hello, welcome to this week's Tuesday announcements. I am here in front of our beautiful November bulletin board, celebrating our theme of abundance, which is our theme for this month, and it's very interactive. You can open up the cabinet, you can rate your levels of abundance in different areas, you can add to this table. With something about what you bring to the table. All kinds of fun stuff here. So I hope you come stop by and interact with this bulletin board sometime this month. We have a number of announcements as usual. The first is a call for volunteers from our Nashua Cemetery Association. You probably know that this Saturday is Veterans Day, and we have a long tradition of honoring the veterans in our cemetery by placing flags by their graves. So if you are interested in helping with that, the Cemetery Association folks will be out in the cemetery around noon this Saturday, the 11th. And so you can come meet them in the Grove Street lot. They'd love to have your help putting those flags out. This Sunday is a regular service and faith formation classes. We also have Deeper Than Coffee after the service. And I have a parking request. We have been averaging about 5 visitors per Sunday, and are wondering if all the regular attendees of this congregation might show abundance, our theme for the month, by honoring our attempts to offer the parallel parking spots along Lowell Street to visitors, beginning at around 9:30 every Sunday morning. We've been putting out bright orange cones with welcome signs so that our visitors can find easy parking and know where to park. So thank you for helping us with that effort. Next Monday, we've got a couple things going on. First, it's the first of an ongoing drop-in grief group that we're starting. Which will be led by Karen Campbell. Karen works for hospice in Massachusetts and is really passionate about helping folks work through their grief and find the support they need. So she's going to be leading a group drop-in. You don't have to commit to come every time. It's going to be every second Monday of the month, starting November 13th, next Monday, at 6:30 p.m., 6:30 to 8 p.m. in the chapel. Also, this coming Monday, Kathy Fletcher is leading a workshop called How a New Hampshire Bill Becomes a Law. That's going to be in the sanctuary, and it's being co-sponsored by us and by UU Action New Hampshire, and it's all about the nuts and bolts of legislation up in Concord. So it's designed to give concerned citizens the tools to understand, track, and advocate for and against bills in the New Hampshire State House. So if you're interested in learning more about that, come on out on November 13th. November 18th, which is a week from this Saturday, at 8 a.m., we are having our fall cleanup. So that's a big event that we do every fall where we try to clean all the leaves and sticks and all of that from the grounds before it starts to snow. So we invite you to all come. This is an all ages event. Children are welcome. We ask you to bring rakes, tarps, gloves, anything that you have. We always end up with extra, so if you don't have them, you can still come out and help. Usually we're done by 11 if we get a good crew. So come on out and help with that for however long you can. The next day on November 19th, our stewardship team is having a Coffee with the Stewardship event. Coffee with the Stewardship team event right after church. It's 11:45 in the fellowship room. And they'll be answering your questions about stewardship, having a conversation about stewardship, and sharing what's next for our stewardship team. Our Black Lives Matter team has started a discussion series. It started last month. They had 25 people at the first night of that. And it's every third Monday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. up in the youth room. And the hope is to have some informal conversations about race as we strive to make changes in our thinking, our interactions, and our world. The each time is centered around a particular topic. There's a particular facilitator, but you don't have to do any preparation, which is great. Just show up and you'll be led through the conversation. And it was inspired by the folks who took the last year's seminar on being white in a racist world. They wanted to continue that conversation, but all are invited, so please join them third Monday of every month, including November 20th at 7 p.m. I also want you to save the date for Tuesday, November 28th from 7 to 9 p.m. Our Adult Faith Formation team is sponsoring a Common Read workshop series using the book The Third Reconstruction by Reverend Dr. William Barber. The topic for this first workshop will be moral dissent, and it's the first of 3 discussions. So we're going to have 2 that happen with just folks from Nashua, and then 1 more that happens jointly with Manchester and Milford. If you're interested in that, the registration link will be in the comments. And finally, we're still looking for ushers and greeters, always looking for folks to fill that role. I'll put the link in the comments as well. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you enjoy finally getting some cool fall weather, and I look forward to seeing you this Sunday.